we got there, and he's already earning bits and subs and everything, and I think that that's just the coolest thing in the world. You guys are the best. I love you. And I'm always happy. I'm always happy. Fuck you, Dan. Are you serious? Vic 3 was just announced? Don't even tell me Vic 3 was just announced. It's not a joke this time? Wow. Wow. Speaking of, it's fucking real. Alright, well, boys and girls, buckle in. This right here is a game called Victoria. It's a map painting simulator. I'll squeeze in the name USA. And, apparently, Vic 3, the sequel to this, has just been announced. Oh my god, literally seconds ago. How do you like that? Let me change my title. I'll see if I can't capitalize. Vic 3 is real? There we go. Get some clickbait going on. That always helps. I hope so, Dan. I hope so. I'm a trendsetter. What can I say? I'm not actually a trendsetter. I'm actually more of a leech. I'm more akin to a vulture circling my prey. You know what I mean? I don't know. Is a dead thing prey? I guess vultures only circle dead things. Or no, they don't. But they wait. I don't know. I don't know. This analogy has fallen apart faster than my life. Ethiopia, over here, is actually my satellite as well, with quite a large population. They are partially westernized. Vic 3 already has a Steam page. Alright, we are actually taking a small detour after I introduce the sphere. Now, excuse me for a moment. While I take a look, what am I talking about? Let me pull it up on stream so you guys can view it with me. May as well. Hold on a moment. There are some pictures. Pictures, you say? So I quite like Victoria 2's sort of map aesthetic. Thank you very much for the follow, Dead. I have a wonderful voice. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's one of my only redeeming qualities, quite frankly. But, you know, I might be in the minority, but I like Victoria 3's, or excuse me, 2's aesthetic. But this is kind of nice. This is sort of the new style that they're breaking out. You know what I mean? I'm almost surprised it's the same engine. You know what I mean? Because it looks very nice. So what do you have here? Looks like these are city names, maybe province names, I don't know. Infrastructure. Infrastructure, I like that. That's quite interesting, actually. Buildings. GDP. Oh my god, I love how ridiculously complicated this is already. The standard of living? You're fucking with me. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. Hey, from the UK. Well, you're in good company. We got quite a few UK viewers in here. At least normally we do. I don't know if we do at the moment. But over here, we can look at some China. Very nice. Dai Nam. Alright, 1836 is still looking like the date. Wednesday night. They're talking days of the week. What are they doing right now? My god. Interest groups. Okay, so sort of the, sort of like a council type of aspect. I bet you have to, like, win over the interests of all the different populations and groups of people within your country. That would sort of make sense. Wiz is project leader. I'm happy with that, actually. I think Wiz can really do this. How far is your conquest of Europe? My conquest of Europe is just beginning, Moby. We are nearly done with the Americas and Africa, and we're really ready, honestly. We could probably take on Russia very soon. I'm sort of waiting for, like, I think I just got gas attack. If I didn't, I'm about to. And once I do, it's essentially game over. Ross, welcome in. That's right. The quotes are definitely, you know, what a lot of people come for. Why the fuck am I looking at Zanzibar, or whatever it was? Your generals, your admirals, that all seems fair. I like these markets. That sounds interesting, the different markets. Because the fact that it says over here Chinese market seems to me that you can actually focus maybe your goods into different countries, maybe. I don't know. Because I think right now in Victoria 2, the market is sort of shared. It's a global market. So divvying it up into different nations is actually quite an interesting prospect. So you have this, the most underproduced, overproduced. That makes sense. That's pretty similar. You have tabs over on the side here, which look fairly similar to what we're used to. I put my goods in different countries, too. They said on the Xbox stream, there's a new economic engine. Well, they had to. Didn't the old guy leave? I think the old guy who made the, like, the population and shit left the company, and they couldn't figure it out for a while. Oh, will it come this year? I don't know. Christmas will have to come early. I'm guessing next year at earliest. But, who knows? I don't know how long they've been working on this. I mean, at least the demonstration here, the screenshots, the proof of concept, they seem fairly well put together. You know what I mean? And Paradox is certainly one to release a game now and finish it later. So I suppose we could get a working demo, you know, any day now. So yeah, over here we have a politics section. Very interesting, different institutions of politics. Johan said the old guy left with the economics info is a myth? Really? Well, then again, you know, that's kind of a bad look. Of course he's going to say that. You know what I mean? What's the alternative? Saying the guy who made the game left the company and we can't figure it out? You know what I mean? But alright, if he says it's a myth, you know, when has Johan ever lied, right? When has Paradox ever done us wrong? Jesus. Wiz said years. You know what? That would sort of explain why they've been fucking with us for years. Right? Releasing Vic 3 every April 1st sort of keeps it in the public's eye. You know what I mean? Sort of keeps the hype up. It's actually quite ingenious marketing. So we have colonial affairs, we have social security, workplace safety, office education, law enforcement. Interesting. Now, I'm interested in what these sort of 5 levels of institution are. Like, the way it currently stands, you sort of have the different menu, you know, and you can roll back with reactionary and roll forward with progressive. And I'm quite interested in understanding what the more simplified look that we're getting here sort of is. And then bureaucratic cost, that makes sense. I wonder if they're getting rid of the diplomats and switching over to points. Like, instead of national focuses, if they're going with points again. That sort of seems to be the latest trend. I don't know if I like that or not, but, you know, we'll see. Early footage, of course. Active interest group traits. Clout? Uh-oh! We're gonna get all the Twitch streamers, all the Twitter users on here chasing some clout. That's pretty good. I like how it's showing the leader, actually. Look at that. That's totally leader traits now. So suddenly the leaders of the country actually affect the country. That's never been the case before in Victoria. With an heir and everything? Well, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. And then you have opposition governments. Or opposition groups, I suppose. And I wonder, do they each have leaders as well? Like, are these all traits, or are these just modifiers that come with it? Oh, this is fascinating. I'm sorry for all of you who only come for the voice and don't come for the Victoria, but this is kind of like, wow. You know what I mean? It's kind of amazing. Yeah, Ross, I get exactly what you're saying. The Anglican Church, the rural folk, all of that. I mean, them adding actual leaders, I mean, it makes sense, right? They got this whole new portrait thing for CK3, so they may as well use it, right? You get some good, you know, sort of development here. The different states over here, that makes sense. The Turkish market. Okay, not much to see in that screenshot. What we could do real fast is watch the trailer. If I pull up my game over here real fast and mute it real fast. Hold on. There we go. And then let me just pull up Streamlabs again. So yeah, let's watch the trailer real fast.
Never before have the lives of so many changed so much, so quickly, as when the engines came to life for the very first time, with a roar that echoed over continents. In the soot and ash covering the streets, the people planted seeds of revolution. Visionaries of commerce and diplomacy electrified the world, and sparks of inspiration flew towards the sky. Up over the smokestacks, grows a promise of a grand tomorrow.
Good hype. Good hype. Wow. I can't believe it. Freya, welcome in, by the way. Vibe check, I'm doing very, very well. Actually, Vic 3 has just been announced. I'm reveling in it. You know, I'm interested. I'm very, very interested. I wonder if there's any information here just yet. Let's see. Ideal society, of course. Lead dozens of world nations. So same time period, which I like. I think the time period serves the game very well. How are you doing, Freya? Hope you're doing well. Agrarian, industrial, traditional, radical, of course. Detailed population groups, wouldn't expect any less. Reform your government, of course. I definitely want to know about the national focuses. I think that that's a really, really, really contentious, I guess, sort of feature. I mean, I like the mana system as far as Europa is concerned. Like, I know Europa 3 had the sort of diplomat, or wait, no, did that have mana too? I don't remember. I don't know. I like having the national focuses, is what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, we'll see, right? We'll see how it comes about, you know what I mean? Trying to get better, created a wish list in case anyone wanted to help, but that ain't gonna get far. I mean, I wouldn't say that. Oh, no problem, Freya, no problem. Jump away, enjoy your journey, thank you for stopping by, and I wish you the best. Expand your industry, of course. I mean, yeah, so it's Victoria is essentially what this is saying. Prestige, economic, employ threats. Threats and bluffs. I wonder if that's going to be a feature, or if that's just colorful language. Because that sounds very, very interesting. I would like more in-depth diplomacy between nations. That would definitely be something I'd be interested in. I mean, this is amazing. Vic 3 hype. Hype, hype, hype. Vic 3 is real. We actually watched the trailer earlier in the stream. I might make like a highlight or a clip of that later on. But, I mean, I don't know why, because it was literally just me watching the trailer and not saying anything. But at the same time, hype. Get hype. It's amazing. Hey, Ari, welcome back. But Gouda, for real, man. Vic 3 after all these years, and they say they've been working on it for years, apparently. Zerkolu, hello. Vicky 3 is finally, after all these years, actually confirmed. No joke. I can't even believe it. I really can't believe it. It's like a dream. Now, I'm a pessimist, right? I'm a pessimist. I'm a bad person. I was talking with my friends. I got a group of friends who are all Paradox lovers, much like myself. And I said to them, I can't wait to see how they ruin Victoria. How many fucking DLCs do you think they're going to throw our way for this? I'm really scared of that. I really am. I think it's going to be an amazing game because Victoria is an amazing game, but I'm just worried.
Sorry I'm late, but I got here as soon as I wanted to.
Gig, my friend, you are not late at all. Anytime you show up is the right time. You know it. You better believe it. Just coming to say hi? Well, hi. Welcome in. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Dev Diary for Vic 3 is now up. Alrighty. If you want to link that in chat, I'll read it on stream, actually. This is crazy. My stream actually just turned into the Vicky 3 hype train, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm down for that. I couldn't have planned it any better. Let's see. I'm rushing to your side. I love it. Vic 3 Dev Diary. Let's see this. Here it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. Here it is. Victoria 3 Dev Diary 0. The Vision. You better not be bullying the UK again. I'm not. I'm not bullying the UK. I swear. I'm bullying Russia and France, I think is the next on the docket, so don't worry. By the way, Vic 2, hey, that's true. Vic 2 is on sale right now for only $5. Andre Castro 890, thank you very much for the follow. My name is Nick Applesauce. I play a variety games. Victoria is high on the list, and we are currently celebrating.
I got here as soon as I wanted to.
Hey, not late at all. Right on time, as a matter of fact. We are celebrating Victoria 3 finally being announced. And Ross is trying to make as many puns as humanly possible. I'm so hungry for your applesauce. That even made me uncomfortable. As long as it's not the UK. Don't worry, Gig. The UK is perfectly safe. For now. You know, so let's see this. Victoria 3 Dev Diary. I guess we're going to read it. Oh, boy. The vision. Hello, everyone. Yes, you're seeing this right. Don't read his name. It is Thick Nick. That's right. Yes, you're seeing this right. No, this isn't a belated April Fool's joke. After all these years and all these memes, Victoria 3 really is confirmed at last. I'm Martin Whiz Onward, the game director of Victoria 3, and it's my absolute pleasure to finally be able to reveal what I have been working on since 2018, around the time I stepped down as game director of Stellaris. God, chat's going crazy right now. It's popping. Victoria is an amazing game. I'm hyped, man. I really am. Vic 3 does not have mana. I'm happy to hear that. Though Victoria 3 is its own game and not an iteration on Victoria 2, our ambition is to create a worthy successor that stays true to the core values of the Victoria series while using what have learned, that's good, over the last decade in terms of making games more accessible, so that we can use that accessibility to build an even deeper game for old and new players alike. Our vision for Victoria 3 is to create what we call a society sim. Oh no! We live in a society sim! Oh no. I will not, Ross. I will not. I don't even refer to it to begin with, Jesus. A game that is first and foremost about the internal workings of the 19th century country that you are playing and how its society is shaped over the course of the game. Politics, economy, and diplomacy are the three most important parts of the game. Wars are, of course, a part of the game, just as they were a part of the Victorian Age, but Victoria 3 is not a war game or a game about map painting. Heresy. Heresy. I love the swell in the music right there. That was very fancy. Very well timed. Oh, and before you start speculating crazily about what is and is not in the game, no, there is no mana. How do you like that? They answered my prayers. Now, there is going to be a lot of dev diaries going forward to dig into the mechanics of the game, but to wrap up this dev diary, I want to briefly touch on the 4 game design pillars that we have been following when designing and building Victoria 3. Okay, cool. National gardening. I love that already. I gotta get my green thumb up. Building, shaping, tweaking, and evolving your nation is the first and foremost focus of the game. Events outside your country's borders can naturally affect your country in significant ways, but the game should never rely on war to provide the main source of enjoyment. Diplomatic eminence. War is a continuation of diplomacy, and everything that is achievable by war should also be achievable through diplomacy, even if that diplomacy sometimes comes at the point of a gun. I love that too. I love the idea of bluffing and threats that they alluded to. That's a really interesting idea. Everything is political. Politics is at the heart of Victoria 3, and all major features should in some way tie back into the pops and interest groups that form the core of the game's politics. Era of change. The Victorian era, was a time of immense change politically, technologically, culturally, militarily, and socially, and these changes should be reflected in the experience of playing a campaign of Victoria 3. That's all for this week, but we'll see you next week, when we'll be talking about the return of the Victoria Pop system and the introduction of dependence. We'll also have a lot more exciting news to share as we go. So make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Discord, the Paradox Forums, and the official Victoria 3 website to stay up to date. The official website, you say? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, dude. Alright, you know what I need to do? I just realized what I need to do. What I need to do is I need to clip this and I need to upload this to YouTube so I can ride the Victoria 3 wave to internet stardom, baby. You could not have timed me deciding to stream Victoria 2 any better. This is fucking hysterical. I'm gonna be uploading these, like, every week to fucking YouTube. Oh, kill me. That's certainly what it sounds like, BBC. That sounds like they're actually gonna be uploading every week, so I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna capitalize on it, I guess. Oh, baby. That's amazing. Oh, I'll be chomping at the bit. I'll be saying, oh, when's it gonna come up? When's it gonna come up? I'm gonna have to throw my feelers out, you know what I mean? That's great. It's beautiful, Andre. It really is. It's here. It's here. No mana. I mean, Wiz, I trust Wiz. April Fools. That's right. May 21st, April Fools. I think I'm gonna start YouTubing too. May as well, man. May as well. The time is now, right? Long life for the capitalism. Indeed. Oh. It's real, dude. How far along is development? From what I heard from Harvest, from my mod, they've been working on it for years. No mana. You know it. Oh, that's beautiful, dude. I love it. Vic 3 hype. All aboard the hype train. Amazing. Where's the Vic 3 gameplay? Emiliano. Oh, the Vic 3 gameplay is coming, hopefully.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt.